Oh, yes. Yes, you did. Perfect timing. I figured I might as well. Not like it's abnormal. So, I'm streaming today, yeah. It's not a normal stream day. Well, I guess technically it is a normal stream day because we say we only stream 2 days a week. We say we only stream 2 days a week, but we really stream 3 days a week. We just usually guest on someone else's stream on Wednesdays. As you can see, Leaf is nowhere to be found, and that begs the question, what the fuck am I doing? The fuck I am doing is I'm watching Future Game Show. Full disclosure, Games Radar reached out to us and asked us to stream it and share it with the community. We were supposed to stream it while it was streaming, but we kind of missed it because we had a doctor's appointment and we misread the times because we thought that it started at 7:30, and it did start at 7:30, I'm pretty sure, but at a different time. Like, maybe it was like mountain time or something. I totally thought I had more time. So by the time we got back home from the doctor's appointment that we randomly had today, it had literally just stopped streaming. So it was just like, So now I'm gonna stream it. Stream the VOD, because it's on their YouTube. In lots of languages, actually. Even sign language. American and British Sign Language. I'm very surprised. It'd be weird to call this a sponsored stream. I guess technically it's a partnered stream because they wanted me to be a stream partner. It's I guess it's actually not that complicated, but it's more like I guess it's actually not that deep. I give more details as this, I guess, business relationship develops. It's kind of like how we're like a Humble Bundle partner, like, or how we do stuff through Dare Drop sometimes. It's like a business relationship that isn't like, oh, like, we'll pay you to do this thing, necessarily. Although I guess Humble Bundle would be different because Humble Bundle does give us money, but only if we reach a certain benchmark of people getting Humble Bundle through our link. But this is more like a streamer company relationship where we share our community with like the Game Radar community, and we might get opportunities with developers that work with them later on. That's especially how it was explained to us. It's weird doing business things. I'm small, I have a small brain. Also, it's been a long day. Did I mention I had a doctor's appointment? So, sorry for the long pauses. But I need to get my head together also. And also want to fill out a little bit of time to let people file in before I actually start up, because I didn't want the second I started stream to be the second I start playing the thing. Next week should be a normal schedule. I might play something after I'm done streaming the game showcase, the feature game showcase, but I might not. You'll see someone on Saturday anyway. So I mean, it's one extra stream for the community, so I suppose you can't really complain. I guess you could complain. Maybe there's a such thing as too much fluff bite? I will hope not. How'd you know I was wearing jorts? Okay, I wasn't wearing jorts like right now, but I was wearing jorts very recently. It was what I was wearing all day when I went outside. I I'm thinking about that weird BDG video about how to make jorts that turns weirdly horror-like. Though I didn't cut them myself, so I didn't have to harvest a soul of a pair of jeans. Someone else had to do it for me. It's adorable, and jorts are really cute too. I mean, jorts are really gay as fuck. I don't know if you know this, but like, jorts are to gay men what flannel is to gay women. Gosh, I am making a statement right now. And of course I'm non-binary, so I literally am not joking, wore jorts and a flannel. You can't make this up. If you want to exude confusing non-binary energy, just wear a top and a bottom that like totally give mixed signals on what you are. I want gay jorts to go over my diapers. It's just so cool. Literally, because wind will blow up your leg holes. Hello, Tanuki. Hope you're having a good one. Ah, yeah, Pan Pride. I realize there's not a lot of Pan, like, memes or stereotypes I can think of other than being like, no, I don't fuck pans. Or I guess alternatively, yeah, fuck pans. There's a lot of overlap with bi memes, I guess, but like, I can't think of any specific panisms. I've heard the pan joke so many times. I've been hearing the pan joke since I was 12. Because my best friend, starting from when we were 12, was openly pansexual. It was very interesting. It's very interesting having a queer person in your life so early and consistently. I didn't realize how bad homophobia was. I quickly learned. Okay, so this is the Future Game Show. There's gonna be a lot of trailers. I believe we watched this before. I'm pretty sure we streamed the summer one not too long ago. Though we had missed the first part. But since we're watching the VOD, that won't happen here. Also, I can pause it, which is cool. Maybe I'll scoot myself down. I'm gonna scoot myself down a little bit so you can get a good shot of the middle. But not like a total shot. I gotta have some amount of a big head. Oh, let me make sure it's a good. Fuck it, 1080p. Oh, it said viewer discretion is advised. I'm pretty sure it has like M-rated trailers in it. So make sure to ask your caregiver if it's okay. I should go get some food, but I don't want to get up. Heck my tired little big leggies. For the future, you should keep a few snacks in your room so you don't have to go very far. Like some granola bars or something.
Hello, beautiful
I usually
people,
do that.
and welcome to the Future Games Show at Gamescom 2023. My name is Erica Ishii, and I am the voice of Valkyrie in Apex Legends. So today, I am taking a break from owning the skies to bring you a care package of video game goodness.
I have literally never played Apex Legends.
I've enlisted the help of my good buddy and fellow stray god, Troy Baker!
Ta-da! That's right, everybody. So happy to be here with you, Erica.
Oh, Troy Baker?
I am, of course,
The
Troy
voice of
Baker.
Joel.
You might know me as Higgs from Death Stranding, or hell, maybe even The Last of Us.
The TV show.
No.
There was a
game.
TV show. Definitely had more screen time in the game. But anyway, it's good to be back
That's
here
a good
hosting the
joke.
Future Game Show.
Damn,
and
I'm a
to be
gamer.
here in person with you, Erica.
Thank you so much. Likewise.
Actually, now I think about it, it's
We
like
got world premieres, developer
prestige games and
Demo
multiplayer games.
drops,
These are
gameplay
actually really good
trailers,
hosts
release
to
date
like
reveals, and
draw
much,
you in.
much more. So strap in, get comfy, maybe get yourself some snacks, go to the bathroom.
Oh,
I
and
already
don't
went to
forget
the
wish list
bathroom.
Anything that
In my
strikes your
pants.
fancy. That's important.
Very important. And after the show, you can watch all of today's trailers on the Featured Game Show YouTube channel and read all about the featured games on gamesradar.com.
Okay. Shall we get into it?
Absolutely.
Okay, awesome, because I've always wanted to do this. Let's get started with our first
World premiere.
Oh,
That was her line, and that sounded like a robot voice with a British
I
accent.
didn't like that, not at all.
I
Okay,
love her dress, though.
you
It's, like,
watch this,
tactical.
and I'm gonna go sort out our technical difficulties.
oh, they have a whole
She's gonna hurt
thing.
somebody, so we'll be back.
That's so cool. Yeah, let me know if the volume's too loud. Oh, is this? Yeah, it is. Stop Dead. This game is hard as fuck, by the way.
Restoring connection.
We played a demo of this actually around the time of the last GameCon, I think. Well, sorry, GameCon. GamesCon's right now, which is a game convention.
Please pay
I meant to the
attention.
last feature games. It's called Stop Dead because if you stop moving, you literally die.
I expect perfection.
God, I expect perfection. There's some interesting designs. Your girl with puppet strings that you can pick up tables, items, dead bodies, guns. Honestly, if you have a problem with sensation, and it's like, oh my god, this doesn't feel good. All you need is just wires. Just pick everything up with wires.
Eliminated.
Oh god, imagine if you do one with each hand. 9, 10.
That was
I think that's
Stop Dead,
November.
a superhuman
No,
shooter
October.
where catching
October.
breath means instant death. And it's coming to PC on October 5th, so get it on your wish lists.
And as you can see behind me here, the developers have set up a very lucrative competition for all you speed demons out there. A special Future Game Show demo of Stop Dead is available right now on Steam. And if you set the highest score or the fastest time, you could be in the chance for winning a PS5 or an Xbox.
Ooh, Troy,
That's sick.
Our scores from the rehearsals are up.
I might try that. I
I'm
still don't have a
at little
PS5.
Xboxes.
Yay, I'm number 2. Well, I'm sure
Wait,
you
really?
do better than us. So if you download the demo and give it your best shot, you have until August 30th.
You think that robot is gone now?
Only August 30th?
Clear
Oh
volume.
gosh.
All right, well, then I'm going to try this again. All right?
Go for it.
It's time for another
World premiere.
world premiere. Ooh,
Smashed it.
feels good.
That was chill. I'm glad to have a release date for it now.
This is you.
Arena
You
fighter?
play outrage with friends. Now you have your friends. Punch them, kick them, throw your friends. Throw your friends at other friends. Throw other friends at their friends.
It's kind of making me feel about. This kind of making me feel
Kick ass. Gain rage. Rage up. Kick more
like
ass.
Power Stone.
Rage up more.
It somehow gives me Power Stone vibes. Power Stone might be too old for you babies, but like
Use weapons. Combos.
it was a cool arena fighter.
Swing that side.
It was 2 players, but it really should have been 4.
Player battle royale.
It was for Dreamcast. It was pretty sick.
Unleash your inner rage with outrage. Coming spring 2024.
Although arena fighters are kind of like Smash Brothers seems to be
That
like
was
the
Outrage,
typical
a
one, and everything
32
seems to
player
be modeled
brawler from
after it.
Hardball
I'm glad to
Games.
see
Coming
something
to
in a
Steam
different
early
framing.
access on spring 2024, so you can
Power
bit,
Stone was
pow,
so good,
thump,
yeah.
whatever, right onto your wish lists.
Oh, and speaking of wish lists, we should talk about our dedicated Future Games Show Steam page,
Absolutely,
which you can find by searching Future Games Show on Steam.
makes a lot of sense.
And this is where you're going to be able to find every game that is featured in the show today, so keep an eye on it.
Keep an eye on it, and while you're at it, you should also check out our official Future Game Show.
Some of the games have
social
demos.
channels,
I've looked at it already.
The TikToks, and the whatnot, where you can expect to find follow-up.
No
developer
way!
interviews,
That almost looked
other
like
juicy
Rumbleverse.
content featuring
Rumbleverse?
our
I've never heard
in-house
of that one.
Hosts, not us.
Hey, Ariela.
The other guys.
Power Stone is on my
But for now,
list.
let's take a look at
I think
Streets
there
of
are people
Rogue
trying to
2
speedrun it.
Next, an action-packed
Really?
open-world roguelite that takes inspiration from games
Wouldn't
like
mind playing
Deus
Power
Ex,
Stone with you
GTA,
sometime.
Skyrim, and Stardew Valley.
Classics.
Oh.
All right, well, let's see it.
Oh, I think I remember this one when this got announced. I think. Streets of Rogue. Okay. Okay, maybe I haven't heard of this one. Millions. I've had Streets of Rogue highly recommended to me. Is this Streets of Rogue 2? Yes, this Streets of Rogue 2. Damn. You can play
Streets
with a
of Rogue
monkey.
2 is coming to PC in 2024. What is next, Erica?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Super
because
excited for
you
new Streets
need
of
your
Rogue.
last hard, Troy. Stick 'em
Gosh,
up.
I do gotta try that sometime.
Whoa, just slow your roll there, Erica. It's
Oh, wait, you can't
Yeah,
play it
for a
anymore?
rootin' tootin' roguelike where you play as the most dangerous soul in limbo. Yeehaw!
I love
Oof.
it. I love all of it.
Soul Slinger.
They say that Limbo is a world made from memories of the dead. And memories can be treacherous.
Okay, first person. Not gonna lie, a few points off for first person. I am not too big first person-y,
Sometimes I
but I
help see
definitely
glimpses
don't
of
hate
light.
it.
And sometimes I remember too much.
Shoot you with the souls. Oh, it's a roguelike? Okay, points on. Love myself some roguelike. I mean, and it's like a gothic western, so that's definitely points on. Soul Slinger, Envoy of Death. That's
That
very
was
gaming.
Soul Slinger, Envoy of Death. What a badass name, right? Yeah. It's a
Wow,
Wild
we
West
pronounce that
first-person shooter
differently.
coming to Steam, early access
I wonder what
later
kind
this year,
of-
but in the meantime,
I wonder
you can wish
what
this
accent
to
Troy
also play the
Baker
demo on
has.
Steam
I have a
right
Midwestern
now.
accent.
Yeah, let's check in with Eternites next.
Eternites?
A post-apocalyptic hack
Heck
and
yeah.
slash where you beat up monsters, clear dungeons, and go on dates.
Still sounds better than Tender. Let's check it out.
We're totally getting this game, by the way.
Continues to spread across the globe. We should get out of here.
There's a demo for this out if you want to try it out. Though the demo doesn't let you be gay. The full game does let you be gay. There is one, at least one guy love interest. It's kind of like Persona in a zombie apocalypse, but also action RPG. So Devil May Cry meets Persona in a zombie apocalypse?
I like hanging out with you. Hang on.
That's a cool motorcycle. I've been keeping track of this game ever since it was first announced. September 12th. It's an indie game, by the way.
That was Eternites, which is coming to
I'm sure that
PlayStation
looked
and PC
really,
on September 12th.
really
You know what to
professional,
do?
and it
Hit
does,
that
but it's
click
actually an
button.
indie game. I think it's
We're
the
throwing it
developer's
over to the
first
Game
project,
Kitchen
actually.
now, as they've cooked up a launch trailer for their pixelated Metroidvania, Blasphemous 2.
Ooh, Blasphemous 2. Shin
Rated
Sagami
M for
Tensei, but
mature.
you can be non-binary win. Oh gosh, that'd be neat. I mean, there might be one of those. I might just not know about it.
But on this ascending path of
I
penitence,
haven't finished Blasphemous 1. Stop coming out with sequels before I can play the first one.
those penitents that the miracle itself took as its sentinels now await
What if
your
Castlevania
arrival.
was Dark Souls, basically?
Pina.
Penis?
The confraternity of embroiderers.
Ooh.
Benedicta. Of the confraternity of endless orison. Odon. Of the confraternity of salt.
Okay, the first two bosses can be my mommy. That one, I don't know.
Of the
That one's kinda
confraternity
neat.
of incorruptible flesh. All under the dictate of the oldest penitent. Eviterno, father of the penitents.
Blasphemous. Out tomorrow? Damn! They went and said an out tomorrow. That's a lot. The last one be a big brother, maybe? I want the fourth one to be a big brother.
Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. That's when Blasphemous 2 is out on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch.
Okay, well, let's switch things up a little. Billy Goat Entertainment is here to tell us all about the wonders of the gig economy. Here's a gameplay trailer for their satirical bicycle messenger simulator.
Glad you got to
Parcel
eat.
Core.
Man, being disabled sucks.
Ever
what?
arrive at your favorite artisan cheese seller to find they've just closed? At Billy Good Entertainment, we know a thing or two about running late. Just ask our publisher. Yeah, but tardy timekeeping need not be a problem anymore with these top traversal tips from our new game, Parcel Core.
Oh, this is still a trailer for a game.
Why not skid through a pedestrian
Oh
zone?
my
After a
god.
perilous bone-crunching drop, just hop onto a piece of masonry and effortlessly wall ride to the other side.
So,
Stairs slowing you down. Grind along
Death
railings
Stranding
maintain your
seems to have,
momentum. Looking to move up in the world? Use a
inspired
curved
some
surface to propel
folks.
yourself to new heights.
I
Hurtling
know it
towards
might
a
be
hard
weird to
articulated
say,
vehicle with
oh,
blocking your way.
Death Stranding, what do you
Just sign
mean?
under it.
You just
see,
carry packages.
There's nothing to it. Now, sign this waiver and give it a go.
He pushed his butt. Gosh,
Ditch the
delivery
9 to 5
core.
and invest in some spandex,
Oh my
because
gosh.
Parcel Core is coming
Did
to PC, Xbox, PlayStation,
I
and
guess Death Stranding started a new genre.
Order a delivery to your Steam wishlist. I dare you.
And now for something completely different. A psychological thriller.
Oh yeah, I
about a
guess it
man
does call it the gig
traveling through his
economy
own
because they just
memories.
pushed him in the middle of the
Here's a
street.
brand new trailer for The Gap.
And you have to be like really like
Hey, we're Jan and Sarah.
insanely
I'm from
acrobatic
Lego
to make it through.
We're a two-person indie studio from Slovenia, currently working on our first game called The Gap.
Our announcement trailer actually opened last year's feature game show, and we've been very busy working on a game since then. So this year, we're really happy to let you guys know that The Gap is coming to PC and consoles this fall.
Today we have a new trailer to show you, but most importantly...
I like it that the developers are being like cheeky and creative with their trailers.
Hey,
And showing themselves in it. Like having faces to put to like game developers is always helpful.
Mom has been home for 4 days now.
Instead of just seeing it as a product, you know?
She says I'll have to go to Aunt Blake's for some time because Dad isn't well, so I can't stay at home. Mom, Dad! It's a bunny! It's a real bunny!
A game of memories.
Sweetheart, we shouldn't scare her.
It's a girl? Oh, great! I'll call her Nibbles.
Nibbles your life away.
He rarely goes out with us, and he doesn't eat at the table anymore. A few days ago, he fell asleep on the kitchen floor, and I couldn't wake him up for an hour.
Okay, Josh, this is it. Time to get your family and life back together.
Mia was terrified. She thought you were dead. Most patients reported hallucinations, Josh.
They're not hallucinations. If I can enter and explore a certain reality multiple times without anything within it changing, Amber, it's a parallel universe.
That's an awkward conversation.
Hey, Dad. This is my 13th attempt to reach you this month.
Oh, that's gonna fuck with me.
We have British producers. This one is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in October. Erica, over to you.
Well, dead or alive, you're coming with me to see our next trailer because it's for RoboCop Rogue City.
I feel like there probably hasn't been a RoboCop game in like 30 years.
According to our sources, the entire
attacks were aimed at catching the attention of a man.
I think this is first person. I do think I heard about it being announced.
And that cancer is crime.
New crime wave sweeping Detroit has already claimed the lives of 20.
But this may be based more off the like the remake, so it'll be more like modern day. Though honestly, it's almost looking like fucking Resident Evil 2.
I'm a police psychologist. I specialize in dealing with police officers suffering from emotional trauma.
What's hiding in that metal head of yours?
I think we can both agree that you are no ordinary police officer.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Those trigger-happy maniacs have a ton of hostages.
Drop it, scum.
Anyone expecting a silver freak? Contact!
Lewis, you're here.
We need to get these elevators back
Oh,
online.
oh shit. They have his sort of sidekick from the first movie, so this is like, this is nostalgia bait.
OCP tracking device torn out. I am going to follow the blood trail.
I hope they keep it like
However,
anti-corporate / anti-capitalism.
Severely neglected is your human side, your brain.
We must smash that thing.
I've heard people refer to you by different names.
Okay there, Murphy?
Fire at will.
I'm curious to hear which one you prefer.
My name is...
It honestly sounds like they
RoboCop Rogue
recreated
City is
the
coming
movie,
soon
the
to
first
PC
movie as a
and
game.
consoles, and it's actually part of your Prime directives to put it on your wish list. So,
Not gonna lie, I would have preferred a third person,
You know,
but I'll take it.
Everything here at the Future Game Show, everything we do it for you.
Is that a Brian Adams?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's why we've got an action-packed Robin Hood game up next. So let's check out Gangs of Sherwood.
Cyberpunk Robin Hood? Cyberpunk Robin Hood. Cyberpunk Robin Hood. Steampunk Robin Hood.
Another fine day ruined by tyranny. But don't weep, rejoice. Come and see fearless heroes challenging the monsters of steel.
That's a big gun.
The good people's rage against our enemy. For their eyes were not made for crying, and there's no
I'm assuming
foe
multiplayer.
to resist their aim.
Team-based? Kind of reminded me of this old Xbox game called Brute Force.
No horror to make them blink away.
I guess it also kind of gives me like Remnant vibes, like a team-based online game
Pulsing heart.
where everyone takes on a different role.
When the time has come to fight fire with fire.
Excuse me? Oh,
It takes a gang of thieves to retrieve our stolen land.
meow. I still don't know how it plays. That was such a
Friar Tuck could kick so much
teaser.
ass.
It's a teaser trailer.
Well, gather your merry men because Gangs of Sherwood is coming to PC, PlayStation,
The
and
big
Xbox
fucking gun?
on October 19th.
The
So we're
BFG?
jumping a few light years ahead now as our next game lets you haul
Like
precious
Duke Nukem?
cargo across the final frontier. Here's the latest look at
Space Trucker. Star Trucker, sorry.
Thinking of becoming a Star Trucker? Here's some friendly tips to help you get started.
Honestly,
Rule number
trucking
one,
and
safety first. So be careful
like
around electronics. And
let's
go
say
easy with
casual,
that
like
airlock.
road trip
You
games
don't
have been
wanna
really
become
popular
a
lately.
popsicle.
I feel like this is gonna
Rule
kill
number
it.
2, look after your truck, and your truck will look after you. So patch up pinholes, keep the fuel tank topped up, and try not to ride those thrusters too hard for too long. Rule number 3, take time to stock up on supplies. You'll want the 4-packs nice and cold, and any essentials close to hand. Rule
Also, it
number
gives
4,
me the like
always get the
base
job done.
maintenance of
Hitch,
like
jump, and haul that cargo on time, and you'll never be short a dime.
what's that like
Lastly,
water
be
exploration
sure
game?
to enjoy the ride.
Subnautica? It kind of makes me
Get
think of
that radio on
Subnautica
and
and like
get
the
home.
supplies and
It's time
stuff.
to go star trucking.
10 for
That seems casual as
Star
shit.
Trucker is all locked up for a PC release in 2024.
Space
Over.
country music with bang.
Okay, our next game, Castle.
I'm about that,
was
I'm about
revealed
that.
During our spring showcase earlier this year, and now the developers are back to give you your first look at gameplay.
Doesn't matter if you play it well as long as you have fun. The only road trip game I've ever played is The Long Drive. That's one of the more popular ones, honestly. I've always wanted to play the snow one. I forgot what it's called, like Snow Prowler or Snow Driver, something like that. Castlecraft. Lego castles. Wait, do you have to oh, I was gonna say, do you have to fight? Or castle defense, maybe? That's kind of nice. Literal castle defense. We can't let them storm the ramparts. I want to make the stupidest fucking castle. Definitely want a moat. It's cool you get to fight too, instead of just having your like place be defended by your NPCs and like whatever armaments you have. Kind of reminds me of what's that Jack Black game?
Fortify your wish list with Castlecraft's Voxel Mayhem. as
Brutal
it's coming to
Legend.
PC.
Kind of makes me think of Brutal
Next up,
Legend.
we've got
a hardcore shooter where you fight to survive.
There's one road trip game, there's a visual novel, and also a Yuri I need to read called Highway Blossoms. Oh yeah, I had that. Oh, Erlen, you should check on Itch.io. Highway Blossoms has a 18 plus patch now. They added the 18 plus
Hey,
thing.
no need to be rude about it.
So you can get your strong Yuri vibes on if you want. Oh yeah, you're welcome, Essie, of course. Everyone should remember in this weird gaming landscape that it all just matters if you value the experience, not if you're good at it. So many people avoid games because they don't think they'll be good at it. And I mean, like, as a streamer, it's kind of like, it reminds me, it's like, I do have like some amount of wanting to do well in games or crafting a good experience, but like if you don't have an audience, it's so much, I feel like it's so much easier to like just kind of have fun, but also understand how you can get neurotic about it, because I definitely have even before being a streamer. You know, feeling like I wasn't good enough, especially in stuff like fighting games. This Doom ass shit. Well, also, I don't want to say. Actually, I can't compare it to any one game because there's so many first-person shooters with a lot of movement mechanics and like crazy maneuvers you can do. I mean, shit. Even Call of Duty has one of their entries have you be able to wall run. I think it's like their sci-fi one.
In search of penance.
Sprawl.
In place of revenge, I seek to give you both, and in return, I will be set.
Rogue. Oh, the same folks made Stop Dead, or making Stop Dead.
Boom! That was Sprawl. And yes, you read that right. We are very pleased to announce that it is out right now as of 10 seconds ago. I think that's what we call a shadow drop.
It kind of looks. I guess
Go check it out on Steam.
the game community is getting into shadow drops because of
world
Hi-Fi Rush being
premiere.
successful. They're just like, hey, here's a game. Hey, it's out.
Get out of you. I need a drink.
I do
drink,
definitely
you
want to
say?
bounce a grenade off the ground
Our
though.
next game could be of some assistance.
Tavern Keeper. There's a lot of mix of genres here. Feels like you're trying to cover the whole base of stuff. can't believe the summer is like over, basically. This is the last week. Well, it bleeds into next week, but like, it's gonna be September midway through next week. It's like, I don't mind a little cannibalism. I guess it might not technically be cannibalism. You don't know what species the eyeball came from. You about to punch a tornado? You wouldn't punch a tornado. Don't punch a film. I don't know what to make of it yet.
That was your first.
That was
look
mostly
at
just
Cavern
vibes.
Keeper, the next game from the creators of Game Dev Tycoon.
Oh,
It's on PC
okay.
In 2024, and you can wish list it.
Well, that gives
right
me a vibe.
now.
And now it is time for some exciting news regarding an adorable amphibian
Oh.
with an assault rifle. Let's see what's new with Axolotl.
I think I ran into this game not too long ago.
And they're friendly in the deep dark forest they play. They saw axolotls in every
Axolotls!
and ready to slay.
Where my axolotls at? Where my axolotls at? Oh, this looks like fucking Nuclear Throne. I'm with it. I'm with it. Okay, this isn't horror adorable. This is horror wait, not horror. Oh my god, trans colors! Ain't could be in a diaper? I could have sworn I just saw a diaper on one of them. Brood adorable? It's brood adorable! I recently tried a demo of this game. It was pretty good. Oh, I should check it out. I couldn't remember if there was a demo out for it. I download demos all the time. Oh, that's coming soon. Oh, they're clever. Oh, they have an instant demo now.
That was
They're clever,
without a
because
axolotl.
Axolotl was not spelled like that.
Axolotl is
They
out
changed
on
it to
September
AK, so
14th
it'll
for
be an
PC,
AK.
PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch.
Now it's time for a trio of trailers from our
Axolotl.
friends at Twin Sales Interactive, a smorgasbord of indie goodness.
That's a tactical
Find your
game.
wish list
That's a turn-based tactics game. That's a turn-based tactics game. That's a turn-based tactics game. Twin Sales Interactive. News Tower, Brooklyn, New York, 1930. Twin cases of whiskey seized. News Tower. A different story. Bloomtown. Dive into the deep underside. Oh my god! Free the town from the demons! Oh, it's a turn-based. I have heard of this. Okay, these are all the games by this developer right now. Or the publisher, maybe? Okay, so that's different than News Tower. This looks neat, though. Gosh. To be working on so many games at the same time. Wantless kind of seems cool.
Extra, hot off the press.
Yeah, so
Wantless
I'm here
is
for
coming to
Bloomtown and
early
Wantless.
access in
News
November
Tower, I'm not sure.
2023. And News Tower is coming to early access in early 2024. Elsewhere, Bloomtown is headed to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch in Q2 2024.
My goodness, a lot of info covered there. This next game asks players to survive on an archipelago orbiting an eternal hurricane. But get this, you can build sails to turn your island home into a flying fortress.
I love flying fortresses. Ooh, let's see that in action.
It's like Raft in the sky. Aloft. Oh, you give me free flying mechanics and I will piss myself. I'll piss myself regardless, but I'll piss myself in a more fun way. Imagine being a bird and you can piss on anything. Or poop on it. The world is your potty. Oh, that's super cool. That's super cool. Coming 2024. Shit, this year is half over. I'm not surprised.
Is there like a draft in here? Aloft is floating its way onto PC in 2024.
I wonder if they wrote all these or if they got to riff it all.
There's available of this wonderful game right now on Steam.
Didn't blow that one. During this year's summer showcase, we revealed that a beta demo for PlayStack's Gothic Souls-like The Last Faith was coming soon. And, well, let's just say we've got some news to share.
Oh gosh, this has Castlevania all over it. Big shoulders. Let nothing survive. Fucking Christ. I'll play the beta. The Last Faith. Full release coming November.
The Last Faith, coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch in November. But you can go hands-on with the game right after the show, as the beta is live on Steam. So head on over to our Future Games Show Steam page to check it out.
And it looks like we've got another world premiere up next, and this one is all about the magic of editing.
Oh, yes. The producer said that I get to do some stuff on the companion app. All right. Let's try wide shot on Troy. Mid shot on Troy.
Okay.
Extreme close up on Troy.
My personal favorite. Wait, are you playing with forces beyond our comprehension?
Oh yeah. Close up on me. Come here. Oh yeah. Duplicate Troy.
There is no.
Double Troy.
Okay.
Double Troy.
This is simultaneously my biggest dream and worst nightmare. We need to fix this.
Shadow Clone Jutsu.
No, we're not.
Yeah, this is totally a bit.
Trailer.
She didn't have control of it. I think they were just responding to what she was saying, and they planned it beforehand. Wait a fucking minute. They made a game where you do video editing. That's like kind of what I went to school for that, technically, before I dropped out. I guess I wanted to make that game. Do you ever see a piece of art and you're like, I wish it was me?
Wait, so you better sit down. It's Johnny Rush and the crew making movies with you. Me? Yeah, you. Direct the scene and help Johnny get through. You cannot even handle the amount of fun mixing brain-wrecking puzzles with jump and run. A lot of people said this can't be done. I did it anyway, and even added guns. There's adventures with hats, minecarts and traps, high-speed car chases.
Oh, I think it's also like a puzzle element, because if you edit it in the wrong way, they won't get through the level.
Now can you say it again? It's a
time-bending puzzle game.
Take the elevator, kid.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Okay, it's different than what I wanted to do. So, you know, I won't be overshadowed. I won't be overshadowed if I ever get off my ass and actually make a game.
Guys, it's the best game in the world. Sell it to me. And action.
It's a rap. Can you say it again? It's a
Rap.
Now go tell all your friends. It's a rap.
That's a rap is what they say at the end of a production, like after shooting. There's like, oh, we wrap shooting.
My name is Troy, and I'm here to say It's a Rap is out now on
No, Troy, don't rap. Don't rap, please.
Why don't they do that?
That's okay. It's okay, Troy. Let me soothe your disappointment with another world premiere, because this one's from the team behind Project Winter.
Nuclear submarine? When the creators behind Project Winter. I don't think I've played Project Winter. Oh. A freeform social deception game? Huh. Conducted experiments for the organization. Sabotage experiments for freedom. Survive the lab or sink with it. I feel like this shares some amount of DNA with Among Us, but I can't tell how much. It seems a lot more aggressive. There's a closed beta.
That was your first look at Underlab, the next social deception game from Other Ocean Interactive. It's coming soon to PC and consoles, so put it on your wish list. And in the meantime, you can sign up for the closed beta.
Let's see what we got up here next. We have okay. So with the Future Game Show, there's always this part where we get transported to another world. Kind of, it's a thing. It's just for a few minutes. It's like an out-of-body experience. Nobody really knows where we are. Not even the producers. Not even us. We just
roll with it.
Read our lines, and then they let us leave.
Thank God you're an actor, not a salesperson.
Yeah, they have a teleprompter for sure.
Maybe okay.
But they are voice actors, so they do know how to act. I won't say they don't.
Troy.
What the fuck?
Kidding. This is liminal, to say the least. I worry about staying too long in here, but we have some VR news to get through first.
Sure do. First up is a new trailer of
Damn, I wish my VR
an
thingy
intense
worked.
action game where you defy twisted souls with a trifecta of pure pain: swords, guns, and magic.
I feel like VR is still having a hard time cementing itself. Not like how motion control cemented itself. I feel like for a lot of gamers, VR isn't that important. Other than stuff like VR chat, you know? And there's of course really good VR versions of other games. Like there's a VR version of Resident Evil 4 that's really good and stuff like that. And even Resident Evil 7 was had a VR mode that was lauded as really great. Although I guess this style of game will probably be the easiest to do with. Oh gosh. I like that ads. Hellsweeper. Dare to descend into hell.
So nice that
I want to actually be able to sweep. Let me sweep.
Hellsweeper VR is coming to PSVR 2, MetaQuest, Steam VR, and Viveport on September 21st.
Our next game is The Pirate Queen, an immersive puzzle adventure set in 19th century China with a protagonist voiced by an actor who I'm sure you are all familiar with.
Who? Who is it? Tell me. You have to tell me. Troy. Troy, who is it?
You'll find out in approximately 3, 2.
It'd be fine if it was her.
When you're ready.
We're ready. The Pirate Queen is a true story based on a woman who started as a courtesan in the mid-Qing dynasty. So it's the 1800s, the early 1800s, 1807, right? About that
Lucy
time,
Liu.
who
Oh.
married a pirate, and then after his unfortunate demise, she took over and became the leader of this pirate fleet and was the brains behind standing up for women's rights.
She went on to command a fleet of about 70,000 people during the lead up to the Opium Wars and became the most powerful pirate of all time.
I've never heard of the Opium Wars. I feel kind of bad.
Was the most powerful pirate, but it's not.
And it's a woman.
And it's a woman.
Surprise.
Yeah.
At that time, it was very common for women
to be
in
pirates.
China to have their feet bound. And it was thought of something as that was beautiful and cultured. So here's this woman who doesn't have her feet bound, and she rises to this leadership
And it's the most extraordinary story of an underdog, if you think about it, because she literally came from poverty, from a life of working as a flower boat girl, to becoming the most powerful pirate of all time.
The fact that it's a true story and it's been created in this virtual world of technology is quite significant.
It's one of the amazing things games can do.
And also presenting something that's not just a game.
There's not a lot of biographical video games now. Think about it. Shit, I can only think of like that Cancer Dragon, or that Dragon Cancer.
As the Pirate Queen.
I mean, there's definitely games with biographical elements, but like something based off an actual person, like so hard.
Making her future games show debut.
Huh.
Many thanks to Singer Studios for that deep dive on the Pirate Queen, which is coming to Quest 2 and Steam VR in early 2024.
All right, let's head over here now, as it's time to check in with Vertigo 2, an absurdist VR first-person shooter inspired by Half-Life.
As someone who's never played Half-Life, I don't know what to take from it. So I guess you're in like a science research facility? Oh, you get to shake hands! My only experience of Half-Life is a video from Lethero of him and his friends playing a co-op. My main knowing of Half-Life is watching Lane Radio TV play the weird, like a weird jokey mod for it that pretends to be like self-aware and like tease and make fun of the player and shit.
Great Scott! We're pleased to announce that Vertigo 2 is coming to PSVR 2 on the 24th of October.
No, Half-Life has like
time to switch gears a little
influenced
bit.
first-person shooters like the world over.
Here's a city builder with a very relaxing atmosphere.
I feel like the trailers are really balanced. They don't let you get too many like really fast-paced or like really trailers before giving you a calm one, which I appreciate. Build whole islands by hand. Islanders VR edition. Oh, like with your literal hands.
That was Islanders VR edition.
I forgot for a second that was
launching on September.
Oh, so there's already an Islanders game.
This next one's for all the whimsy lovers out there. We've got an update on the VR version of a poignant narrative adventure starring a troupe of mischievous metal soldiers.
I think there's a VR version of a Peggy 3. Does that mean you have to be at least 3 years old? Well, I'm old enough. I can play this twice. I've certainly seen the little soldiers before, so I think there's a VR version of a game that was already out. So you have to lead them out. It's like you're helping. Oh! Punctuated with violence. Ten hearts.
Ten Hearts is coming to PC VR and PSVR 2. Having friends is cool and all, but they can get on your nerves, you know?
What are you saying?
Well, sometimes you just want to become a giant and crush them all like little ants.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Sure.
Well, thankfully.
Oh,
our
okay. I
next
thought
game
she
lets
meant
you
the
live out
10
that
toys.
fantasy as part of a virtual cross-reality battle.
Just a fantasy, right?
A fantasy, Troy.
Oh my god. Wait, are you the boss or are you the not boss? I mean, that's like video game boss 101. A head with two hands. Davidigo. Oh no, there's no D. Davigo. Yeah, you're the giant.
Davigo is coming to Steam early access later this year.
Cool. Well, I think I'm done being a disembodied voice for now. Any idea on how to escape this place, Troy?
I don't know. Wizard of Oz always seems to work. You know, just
click your heels 3 times.
Oh, there's no place like home.
Yeah.
There's no place like home.
There's no place like games.
I'm just kidding. We push a button.
Oh.
Okay, it is good to be back on
solid ground.
Firmer, or whatever this is. That was the 3rd edition of our VR showcase.
Terra
you can wish
Plastic?
anything that you saw on our dedicated future.
The person in VR plays the boss.
I actually had a lot of fun in there.
That's weird.
The ones on PC are the little adventurers. Oh shit, that's super cool! And that allows people who don't have VR to play.
That's a great.
I totally will fuck up one of my giant friends. Yo, macro micro feels.
Clever, very very clever.
Not that I'm in a macro and micro.
Welcome back, Visioneers.
I'm a different shade
Many
of
things
degenerate.
have changed since the last time we saw you. Park Beyond now looks and feels better than ever. And we don't plan on stopping anytime
There's a
soon.
lot of like city or like career builders in this.
Amusement parks are all about memories. And memories are meant to be shared.
I'm not exactly
Now
that
you'll
kind
be
of
able to share
autist.
them with your loved ones. And
But I won't
also
say
the
I
world.
can't
Build,
spec into
share,
it.
and explore the craziest rides in the most beautiful sceneries.
Though making my own structure is kind of hard. That's why I like playing like a lot of story-based games. A lot of games with like a very
There's
distinct
more?
end.
Introducing Park Beyond's first DLC, Beyond Extreme.
It feels like what was it? Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Thank you to Limbic Entertainment for that update on Park Beyond. The game is out now, and the Beyond Extreme DLC is coming soon.
Let's step into the wholesome world of Tiny Glade now, a laid-back sandbox game where you doodle castles into existence.
A lot of chill games in a row. I miss the violence. Oh, wait, no, this is the type of autist I am. See, it's not, I guess it's not the building necessarily that's making me go like, ooh, this feels good. It's the sound. If I can play this on controller and it also vibrates just a little bit when I change stuff, especially when I change rock stuff, I am tingling all over. Like, just the way it sounds is like, it's ASMR. This game is ASMR. Like, my hair's standing on end. I don't know, I kind of want to narrate it. I kind of want to build a little town and narrate it and be like, and in this cozy corner, Jacob was making stew for his family. They were out hunting. He had already had vegetables. They were going to bring rabbit meat.
Explore your imagination when Tiny Glade
Glade
launches on PC in 2024. Maybe you can doodle it onto your wish list.
Okay, so there's no car on stage for Troy to try and sell you this time, but the developers of Pacific Drive has sent us a brand new story trailer, so let's dig into that lore together, shall we?
Someone out there? They're from outside? They're a preacher?
So, another preacher, huh? How do you outsiders not understand that Arda didn't build that 300-meter wall out there for fun? We have to find you a way out.
It's not just about fits and cars, that's for sure. I'm not sure if it's
I wish
post-apocalyptic.
I could tell you what I saw. I wish I could put it into words. But most of all, I wish I could forget.
Could it be? A remnant? It can't be. There hasn't been one in decades.
Super sci-fi.
When we're all dead and gone, and limb technology but a footnote in the history books, the anomalies will remain.
It's like
Their
if a
legacy
Goofy
of our
movie
work
was
here,
like spooky.
and the Olympic Peninsula belongs to them now.
The Olympic Peninsula. Making your station wagon all invincible to the elements.
The remnants are like us in a way. Those of us who chose to stay behind, we are as discarded and forgotten as they are.
This game is for if you want to go on a road trip, but you want it to not sure if you can make it out alive.
What's going on beneath that hood?
Honestly, it looks like the fucking Ghostbusters car.
Pacific Drive is coming to PC and PlayStation 5 in 2024. Park it on your wish list in the meantime.
You may remember Nexon's 16v16 fantasy brawler Warhaven from our summer showcase earlier this year. After a successful Steam Next Fest, the developers are back with an exciting update about when you can get your hands on the game.
I don't think I tried that one out.
Heavy grind. Yeah, this is dedication. This is blood, sweat. This is how I really made it.
Is this Kanye West? Is this Kanye West? I can't. Oh gosh. This kind of looks like For Honor. If For Honor was a battle royale. I hope they feel weird about this music choice, I'm not gonna lie. I've literally not listened to Kanye West's music since like the album literally about bipolar disorder.
It's my time to shine. Ooh, can't wait to check that one out. What's up next, Troy?
We do have an exclusive trailer for Warhammer Age of
Sometimes
Sigmar,
music really
Realms of
overshadows your
Ruin
trailer,
next.
and that
Check it out.
time just
Perhaps this is one of the great cities of the Age of Myth.
This is no temple of Sigmar.
Oh no, your fire turned purple. That means evil is afoot.
We must fight on! The banner cannot fall! Warriors of Sigmar, stand with me!
Obtaining this power may end up being the reason we were sent here in the first place. If we can claim it, we can cleanse the Oryx and save our cannabis.
Save your cannabis? That can't mean what I think it means.
Nothing gonna stop us now.
Can't really call it tower defense.
We do not fear death. Fight on!
It's like you have a little army. I'm not exactly what genre to label this. I thought this was Warhammer. I was like, that armor kind of making me think of Warhammer. I didn't want to be like, oh, big shoulder, armored paladin people are automatically Warhammer
Age of
characters.
Sigmar, Realms of Ruin is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on
Warhammer has a game in almost every genre now.
you
They just need a
can
city
pre-order
builder
it
game now.
Now it's time for a gameplay trailer for Abiotic Factor. This is a multiplayer survival game starring a bunch of dorks. I'm sorry, I mean the planet's greatest minds, who are trying to escape a doomed facility.
There has been a tier 1.
They don't have a dating game either. Ah, real-time strategy, thank you. I was drawing a blank.
Please commence.
Warhammer dating simulator.
Please commence. Sector.
I would play that. I would play that. Tonight's forecast. Doom. Hey, Nidus. How are you today? Or tonight? It's tonight for me. Maybe it's tomorrow for you.
Yes,
That will do nicely.
Oh dear.
Oh, I legit thought it was third person for a second. Honestly, I'm looking for more creative, like, ways to play multiplayer with folks, so this seems kind of interesting. I mean, there is violence here, obviously, see? Even guns. But, like, the more problem-solving element and, like, cooperation and stuff, I really like. It makes me oddly think of Roblox and its, like, presentation. I legit thought it was gonna be more like Viscera cleanup. I might sign up for that
Untitled
test.
Chapter is coming in 2024, so go put it in containment on your wish list and sign up for the playtest.
Okay is better than bad.
Well,
Glad to hear you're
what do
okay.
you know? It's world premiere time yet again. This one is a treat for all the racing fans.
VR.
Into the classics.
One day I'll do a VR stream. One day. Oh, the clickies. The clickies. This music is a vibe. So, racing game. I see people of color here. That's kind of neat. I don't even know how people fit inside those fucking ships. Like, it looks like a racing game. I don't see a lot of other. It kind of makes me think of Watchalong Start racers, actually. Well, without like them shooting at each other. Actually, a Watchalong Start racers game wouldn't be too bad. Phantom Spark, pure time trial racing. Online Ghosts, local multiplayer. Online Ghosts? Oh.
Woo!
I wonder if you can race against your own
a future
ghosts.
fantasy time trial racer coming to PC and Nintendo Switch.
So
it is kind of like F-Zero, but more like
far, so I bet
mystical.
you're all keen to pick up a controller and actually play something. Well, how about a
Watchalong Start Racers had a
8 games
Blu-ray
and demos
release
you can
recently
try
because they got
right
a
after the show.
Kickstarter for a Blu-ray release. Been meaning to see it. Oh, it's another like compilation of trailers. But this is from different devs instead of all from one, or different devs and publishers instead of all under one. Ooh, I really like that style. Afterdom. Lotto Nut? As a little, I feel like I'm required to play that. This Clem. Lotto Knot is Subnautica for littles. Night Loops. This little showcase right now is very internet. But I do appreciate when a trailer just shows me gameplay instead of like hyping itself up with everything else. Although like a story trailer isn't necessarily bad, especially if you mix it in with gameplay, but like I do appreciate seeing exactly what I'm getting into. I barely look at reviews now when I'm deciding if I want to get into a game. I literally look up a Twitch streamer streaming it.
And remember that you can head to the Future Games Show Steam page to get easy access to all those delicious game demos.
They are delicious, actually. All right, back to the trailers. We've got a very peaceful.
He's like, I ate all of them.
Next, where you can glide around an interstellar paradise, past rusty robots, and adorable wildlife.
Oh, I'm all about
Is this
that.
anime
All right,
style or
let's
am I looking?
I was born on Earth, but I think I have been homesick for Europa my whole life. It has surpassed my expectations.
The key art was
place.
the key art was kind of anime
I
style.
don't know what I expected.
I do really like
Can't
flying.
let my mind believe that this is real.
This looks too pleasant for there to be combat.
The air tastes
But
like
I don't know what the
water,
thing on his
water
back
tastes
is.
like wine.
It looks like a gun, like a giant blaster.
The gardeners have turned
But this definitely feels anime, like the one with that piss baby Oliver. Those are RPG. Ni no Kuni. It kind of makes me think of Ni no Kuni. And don't worry, I appreciate piss babies. I'm a piss baby too. It's literally called Europa. Europa is a there's a trailer. I mean demo.
Europa is coming soon, but surprise, you can actually play it right now by checking out the demo that's just launched on Steam. Eric?
Maybe the thing
Well,
is a
this next
jetpack.
one's for all of you warheads out there, because that's probably
Warframe.
what Warframe players call themselves.
This is not. We do not call ourselves
We got
warheads.
an
I
exclusive
promise
trailer about the
you.
next era of the game coming up next.
10-0 for
Shall
life,
we
bitch.
dig in? Is that what you're
I
doing?
mean a general bitch. I'm not calling her a bitch. Oh yeah, 10-0 Con. Shit, have I caught up with story? I think there was a new story thingy. Shit. I can't remember. I'm curious about Soulframe too. Because they're developing Soulframe at the same time as keeping up Warframe.
Or the other.
Oh. Oh. They don't want to give away too much. I will literally get that Guard
Watch out
Prime
for
and then
more Warframe
immediately
news at
dismantle
TennoCon
it.
2023, which kicks off on August 26th.
Because I just need space and I
You
already
like
have
card
one.
battlers and city builders. Then
I have done
oh
Deviri.
boy, do we have the game for you. This
Devuri is awesome. It's so good. One of my favorite missions. Honestly, everything since the Drifter has been awesome. Everything since the Drifter got introduced has been epic. Maybe I haven't missed so much a big story thing. I know they released a new Warframe, which means there's a new mission for that Warframe, and I think that's what I'm thinking I haven't seen yet. Although I haven't seen like the last 3 Warframes like main missions. Like the furry frame, I don't know anything about that really. Fun fact, the gun was first shown off in a dev stream in 2019. Took them 4 years to make it real. Shit. I do know that it was like really hype in the community. When I first got into it, my partner and like some of her friends were really hype about it and showed me the trailer for Deviri. Or the original like concept trailer or whatever, and I'm just like, huh, that seems cool. So like, trailer for Deviri was the first time I even knew about the Drifter at all.
Let's not stick around here too long.
I got into Warframe like maybe 6 months before New War, I want to say. Like the 6 months leading up to New War, I was just like playing that game like every day. Same thing with Kelevo's sword, aka weapon skin. Oh.
A different kind of silence.
Silence rarely
I really need to do Deviri. But honestly, haven't played Warframe in a long time since I haven't wanted to play in a long time. You need to play Deviri. It's so awesome. And it's the new entry point for players. They actually kind of encourage new players to play it. Because it's like it basically offers an alternate entry point.
Raven's Watch is out in early access on Steam
Raven's Watch
already, but you
looks pretty
should
cool.
watch out for the Storm Island update, which is coming in September.
Our next game is gross.
I very much missed it though. Yeah, I like the.
A different kind of silence.
I like the art style.
Rarely bodes anything but danger.
Yeah, I thought I had noticed a whole party of adventurers. I want it to be multiplayer. I hope it's multiplayer.
Raven's Watch is out in early access on Steam already, but you should watch out for the Storm Island update, which is coming in September.
Our next game is gross in the best possible way, and I don't even think the developers would mind us saying that.
Yeah, it's a big.
Oh,
part
I
of the
haven't
file
replayed
portfolio,
Deviri
right?
though.
And
I
with
know
that
it
in
like
mind, it's time for
opens
an
up
update
like
from
a
Ebb
new
Software about the studio's
like a
Giger-inspired
new
nightmare
open
adventure.
world and like a new kind of mission. But I only played it the once. I should try it again. My brain just put just remember it's like Nidus Love. It's like Nidus is the name of a warframe. I'm silly. Nidus is an amazing warframe. Flesh. Which is funny for me to remember while watching this trailer. I saw a video essay on this on this game and wow. Very uncomfortable. Or is this a sequel? Scorn, this is a re-release, right?
You heard it here first. Ebb Software's Scorn is undulating its way onto PlayStation 5 this October 3rd.
Okay, yeah, I think it was only on PC before.
Actually on PC Game Pass right now. And in fact, there's a lot of games on PC Games Pass, too many to mention even. So let's let this trailer do the talking instead.
Don't you have to play Deviri by yourself before you can play with others? I didn't even really think about it.
We have a lot to talk about.
Game Pass. Too bad I don't Xbox. Because 2 games that I'm definitely intending on playing, alright, it was just shown on Game Pass. Lies of P and
Subscribe to
Sea of
PC Game
Stars.
Pass for access to all of these games and so much more.
Although Sea of Stars are already gonna have. Because Kickstarter.
I think it's another world premiere.
You might be right. This one's so melodic.
But Lies of P, I haven't
Well,
secured Lies of P yet. I've only secured the Truth of P in my pants. You fell out of it from grinding? Oh, I totally feel you on that. I put Warframe up a lot of the time until like a new update or the mood hits me, basically. Though I do kind of miss just kind of vibing in it. Okay, this game looks great. This game looks like it's gonna fill a Celeste-shaped hole in my heart. I say, even though I haven't fucking played Celeste DLC. Pretty beautiful. We love to see it. Love to see a traditionally animated video game, especially when it's a platformer. Symphonia. I don't recognize the developer.
A musical puzzle platformer coming to PC and consoles.
I hope I don't have to be good at music.
Oh, nice. Vibes, Apollo. Troy, I mean. Anyway, you'll all be pleased to hear that we're going back to back with the world premieres. We've got another one coming up next.
World premiere. This is the opening quest, but past that, no, you can play with others. But I prefer going solo, unless it's Kirkwood. I see. Yeah, I guess the first part is not that long. I think it took me like a visual novel. Sorry, I caught my attention. I think this is definitely the first visual novel on this. Wait, set in the world of a monster collecting RPG. That's 2 genres I never thought to mix. I don't know why every little dust particle dancing in the sun is an angel. That's some good writing. Amori vibes. I don't usually see a game and go, I would love to see this in 60 FPS and 4K. Okay, that wasn't what I don't know what's the game and what's not the game. I'm confused, but I'm not. Is this multiple games? No, it's just one game. I don't know what to make of it.
Cabbage is, first off, just a wonderful name for a video game, but also a visual novel set in the world of a monster collecting RPG. It's coming to PC and Nintendo Switch, so get it on your wish list ASAP.
Let's feast our eyes on some gameplay from Astronomo next. This is Coat Sync's platform puzzler, where you build.
That game made my heart cry. Yes, Drug Trip, very much Drug Trip. This looks like those high quality stop motion animations you see on YouTube at times. Yeah, it was a feast for the eyes. Be your best self? Aha, there you are. Attention crew, captain on deck. Gather your crew, locally or online. Are you up to the challenge? Little Big Planet vibes. Yeah, very hard Little Big Planet vibes. The funny thing about space rovers is that they kind of do feel like, not Legos exactly, but like definitely one of those like Lego-esque modeling thingies. So like their vehicles and stuff like have very Kid Core vibes. Astronomo.
Astronomo is blasting off on PC.
Oh, I was very confused. It said like 27. I was like, there's not 27 months in a year. It was like a different format.
Well, say a prayer for all the wish lists out there.
World premiere. This art style is gonna age well, I can tell you that much. 100 years after the gates of hell have opened. Everyone's singing Kumbaya, right? Oh, the world's overrun with corruption. How is that any different from now? I do like it's giving me tabletop vibes. Lead your party of hunters. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is single player. And you switch between them, maybe? Wait, there's a character named Fantasia? Wow. I gotta tell Fantasia about this. I thought this was Darkest Dungeon too. Darkest Dungeon 2 is out on Steam now. Gosh, Darkest Dungeon going to 3D would kind of be like when Risk of Rain went to 3D. It was a welcome change to me, but I figure a lot of people would definitely feel a little differently about it.
That was the announcement trailer for the tactical RPG Hexen Hunters, which is
okay,
coming to
tactical
PC
RPG
in 2024.
We got a special little montage from our friends at Freedom Games next. Let's check it out.
Oh, Freedom, wait. A montage? Freedom Games had, I guess Freedom Games is a publisher. Freedom Games is gonna release a game that I gave money to the Kickstarter of, called Lunar Lux, which I've been following for years. I've been following it pretty much since I became a streamer. I mentioned it because I literally got my not my game, but my other reward from Kickstarter in the mail today from Freedom Games. I was like, wait, why am I getting something from a game company? I was totally confused for a second. Because I'm pretty sure it was Freedom Games. Sugar Shack. Bullet hell. But in space. I wonder if the devs or the publishers had to pay to get a spot on these. Because there's so many trailers. Thinking about all these trailer montages, this is the third trailer montage. They fit a lot of games in this time. I guess that's it.
Thank you to our friends at Freedom Games for showing us what they have in store.
Okay, I
Be
have
sure
to
to
look
wish
at the
list
thingy.
anything that catches your eye.
We've got the launch trailer for Wayfinder up next. Airship Syndicate's massively multiplayer
Yeah,
action RPG.
yeah.
where you
Lunar
control
Lux didn't get
chaos to
a
restore the
didn't get a
shattered
shout
world
out. What the
of
heck?
Evanor.
I'm a little sad. I checked my mail just to make sure it said Freedom Games on it, just so I wasn't like hallucinating.
Wayfinders. Do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. But I have found your echoes in the gloom.
I don't know, the gloom looks cozy.
Remember who you were.
The character models and like the game world style kind of makes me think of like
And
World of
return to
Warcraft,
us.
actually.
Silo, the Emperor called you a thief and a smuggler, but the people called you a hero.
Yo,
And they
Black
need that
Robin
hero
Hood,
now.
I'm with it.
Nis, born in darkness, sworn to revenge. Nothing will stand between you and your prey. Senja, the last of the Iron Sisters. But
The
when you
Iron
close your
Sisters.
eyes, that pain fades into the roar of the crowd.
There's a lot of melanin in these in a lot of these
You safeguarded
characters.
Skylight long before the fall.
This character
Give us
is
hope that
the
light
first
can
character I
still
can definitely say
triumph.
100% this character is white. I really like how they're just like how they rolled out in this
Venomous,
particular order.
A child of the maze, a nation of monsters.
I do
But in
appreciate a good
time,
sniper.
You became something even more terrifying.
Especially with that sapphic
Hyros,
energy.
You sacrificed your human body to master arcane power like no other.
Oh,
We
whoa.
need your mind.
There wasn't a
fell,
furry,
and the
but
world was broken.
giving up your body for
Civilization
otherworldly
was
power is almost like being a furry.
You can return and
Hey,
give
Flutterbell.
our world
We're just
one
watching the trailers from the Future
last
Game Show today.
chance.
How are you today?
This world needs champions.
You may give the fluff head pats. It might miss a bit though. A friend of mine has been playing this game's early access. The games have been unstable, but the gameplay looks nice. Okay. For Wayfinder or the other game? Available now. Oh, okay. Founders packs. I'm not a big fan of FOMO. Not gonna lie.
Wayfinder is out now in early access on PlayStation and PC, so gather your friends and check it out.
All right, time to check in with Ad Infinitum, a psychological horror game full of unspeakable nightmares. So I'm just going to hover.
Overwatch
before it
kind
quietly and cry,
of
and the
big
trailer do its
night guy. Even had a Reinhardt rocket on his back. Ah, I see. I'm not really into Overwatch, other than the porn. So I hadn't realized. It's been a while since I've been here, so sorry. Life happens, Flutter. It's totally okay. And we stream every week. You can always catch us eventually. I need more points for head pats. Just imagine I do it. Okay. Thank you for the head pats. Just pointing that thing out. If it is or not. Ah, I see. I mean, how I take it is, if a thing seems to reference or seems very akin to like something else, like especially in its genre or in its niche, not just gaming, but like other art stuff, I generally take it as the creators probably did that on purpose. That's an interesting Ouroboros.
Infinitum is coming to PC and consoles on September 14th.
Okay, question for you, Troy. What would you get if you blended Tony Hawk's Pro Skater with a narrative-heavy roguelike?
Oh, another skate game. Oh, I think I remember this from the last game showcase
So here's
in
a
the
gameplay
summer.
trailer for Hellskate.
Yeah. I've seen it. I saw the old trailer for this. I
So
think
to
it
go with the name,
was
That's Anton Falcon. And Anton just wants to skate. He
Falcon.
wants to do grinds, manuals, flips, any trick you
Not
can think
exactly
of.
Tony Hawk.
He even has balance meters. This is Hellskate, a game where you fight to skate and skate to fight. Monsters will try to stop you since everyone hates skateboarders, but luckily for you,
A
your
skating
death is a
action
weapon,
game?
Literally. All you need to do is skate towards enemies, get close, and mash the attack buttons to give them hell. With the perks you get from gear and stickers, you'll hit even harder, in style.
I appreciate this a lot. I appreciate that there are developers who are not intimidated by the fact that Bomber Cyberpunk exists and they're trying to do their own thing with skating game.
Or a plus 800% damage barrel roll followed by a metal chain shooting kickflip.
Because I hadn't even thought about it, but like,
numbers go up.
although on one side of things, even indie developers like can be inspired by each other and might try to follow a trend.
That's just part of the game. Sure, you'll have to bust out of mall jail every time, but shopping centers are a great place to spend your earnings. You can get a new deck/weapon from Ginny.
But at the same time, when something like does something really good, even if you want to make a game like it, you might, or make art like it, you might feel like you can't because you'll be overshadowed by the other thing that's like grassroots that really good.
Maybe one day you'll even get past Garland.
Watch your tone.
But if you got like something that's like a traditionally animated third-person Metroidvania, you're gonna be competing with Hollow Knight. So any devs that like, even though their game could easily be overshadowed by something else in the same indie sphere genre, like I really appreciate when they're
Get ready to shred
when they have
your
that
way through
bravery.
Wertheim as Hellskate is coming in 2024. Kickflip it onto your wish list, skater.
Totally radical.
Right on, man.
We are closing in.
My culture's not a
But
costume.
hold on
How
to your butts,
dare
folks, Because
you?
before we wrap up, we've got some dinosaurs to
I
show
guess you can say totally radical.
This is Deathground.
So when do we get the sequel, Heaven's Gate? Oh my god, and now I'm imagining like Pokemon, like a Pokemon style like dual release where it's like Heaven's Gate and and Hell's Gate. The only Jurassic Park game I know of that's recent is like a game where you make a park, kind of like a tycoon game. So having a game where you have to survive being attacked by dinosaurs sounds kind of neat. They're invoking Dino Crisis with that logo. And there's a T-Rex, just like Dino Crisis. I mean, if you're gonna do dinosaur horror, how could you not put a T-Rex in it?
Rapturous applause, please. This is even better with the dinosaur sounds. That was some grisly gameplay. Wishlist Deathground on Steam as it's coming soon.
Oh, I just realized after you said it out loud, Heaven's Gate sounds like Heaven's Gate. Oh.
Man.
Maybe they'll work with that. So long story short, I won 1K USD, then proceeded to win a jackpot of 5K USD.
This last world premiere,
Whoa.
we are definitely going out in
Congratulations.
Let's give the good people what they want.
You shall eat the fruit of the womb and the flesh of your sons' daughters, whom the Lord or your Lord God is giving you. So we have the first game in this series, but we did not expect the sequel to come out or to be announced at all. With stuff like this and Signalis and so many other and Alice, like so many like classic survival horror inspired survival horror games, like we eating good. We haven't even been able to catch up. And we're being challenged by Tormented Souls 1, so we actually haven't beaten it just because we haven't like persevered enough. I swear I thought that was gonna turn into Christmas bells. She still only has one eye.
Walker returns in Tormented Souls 2, which is coming to PC and consoles in 2024. Genuine goosebumps.
I guess I should beat the first
crescendo,
one.
It seems that we have reached the end of the show.
Oh, you finished it out with that one? That was a good one.
Time to say goodbye.
And in the immortal words of Socrates, I drank what? From one stray god to another, it has been a hell of a time, Erica.
Likewise, Troy. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
And to everybody out there who tuned in to watch us joke around and talk about cool games, we salute you.
We do salute you. And
I
also
salute
to
you
all of the
too, even though you
hardworking
can't see my
developers who
hand.
Built and submitted trailers for the show, our partners at Gamescom, and the entire Future Game Show team behind the scenes who made this event possible. We salute you as well.
Remember to head on over to our Future Games Show Steam page to find all of today's games and flesh out those ever-expanding wish lists.
And for a closer look at the individual trailers, as well as follow-up interviews and extra content, check out the official Future Game Show YouTube channel and GamesRadar.com.
I'm Erica Ishii.
I'm still Troy Baker.
And
this has been the Future Game Show at Gamescom 2023. Nailed it.
Woo!
Take 4, by the way.
Man, you talk words good.
Beautiful.
Oh, so they did pre-record this. Okay. He said that was their 4th take. I just finished, and you mentioned getting overshadowed by Hollow Knight. I want to throw out Grime. Grime is good. It's a lot more obtuse. Although, considering its style and stuff, I shouldn't have been surprised it was so obtuse. We've only really toyed around with it, but haven't like played it. Honestly, games in that genre that aren't Hollow Knight, I would imagine are like much shorter. So I could probably beat Grime like 3 times the time it would take for me to beat Hollow Knight once. Because we haven't technically ever beaten it before. I should say technically. We've never beaten it before, but we have put a lot of hours into it. So that was Future Game Show 2023. Thanks for watching with me. I had a good time. I hope you did too. I will say, take your time with games. There's always nothing new on the horizon. There's hype culture all around, and that's fueled by capitalism, and it's hard to keep your like head over the water of all this great stuff. Like honestly, I would love to try out like at least half the games that were showcased. But we already made a promise to ourselves to only buy a few more games this year outside of our Humble Bundle subscription, because we want to slow down in general. But you don't always have to get something the day it comes out. You don't always have to get something as soon as it's relevant. You can wait till it's not super relevant. I'm not going to play Baldur's Gate 3 until next year, even though I could right now if I wanted to. It's important to pace yourself, and sometimes playing what is like your comfort game is nice too. There's like, even in the indie sphere, like there's an oversaturation of games. There's a million things to play, and even if something looks awesome, just put it on your wish list and just shave it for later if you don't know if you'll have the time, if you'll have the energy, or if you won't have the money. That's also important. We used to buy games to our detriment, like before we were a streamer. sometimes, not all the time, but like we had it bad. We were buying special editions for games that were for a console we didn't even have because of like really being wrapped up in that FOMO. So I just wanted to mention that just so folks don't like get twisted and think that like we've just bought into hype culture altogether because we were asked by Games Radar to do this. We have done streams covering like trailer showcases before. We do like doing it. It is fun. But it's also good to remind folks of that concept and how the game industry is very much all about hype. And that's kind of like, I say the games industry, but like entertainment in general is like that. And I think it's just concentrated in gaming because it's more natural to like market it to people like that. To market it to people from a young age. Like, the game industry is kind of like Happy Meals, you know? Like, if you're a gamer, quote unquote, from as young as you can remember, it's probably likely that you had a controller in your hand or knew about game magazines. Like, I had been reading game magazines from like the 80s when I was like 5, or trying to, looking at the pictures maybe, and like trying to figure out like what would be a cool game to play, what I had missed. I always wanted to look at that sort of stuff. And now games media isn't just magazines and like and just like game press media. Like, I am a branch of that too. I take pride in showing people games they've never seen before. People literally have, while I was streaming, bought the game I was playing and been like, oh, thanks for showing me this. Like, it happens. We know we have that effect on people, and that's why it's, you know, within a company's interest to even ask us to do something like this, because it increases that hype and stuff. And I think it's relevant to like try to understand how your brain works and how you interact with this stuff and try to keep yourself safe. Because even if you're like more on the neurotypical side, which I think if you're watching this stream you're probably not, then you might be susceptible to like all that FOMO and be like, oh, I have to get everything right now, right now, right now. You don't have to get everything right now, right now, right now. You can wait, and you can enjoy what you have, and you can also put it on your wish list and shave it for later. Thanks for streaming. I really enjoyed it. Want to avoid major time sinks. Mood. Same for us, because even though video games are kind of like our life in a lot of ways, if we play video games too much, we don't get around to doing other things. So that's also a thing. My GF got Baldur's Gate 3 from a friend, but she can't play it because of her current hardware. I'm happily play it with her in the future because I love my loved ones. Oh gosh. I hope my hardware can handle Baldur's Gate 3. I didn't even think about it being like really heavy. Crossing my paws. I definitely need a gaming rig upgrade. Better what's it called? Better graphics card probably. I had to drink water once. What's wrong with me? Other than being cute and adorable, I mean.